And we are live. So yeah, we'll just be doing focusing on some side quest stuff and engaging with chat today. But anyway, I do hope... Hold on. How to tweak the audio of this. There we go. Hope everyone's Saturday is going well. But we're going to jump right into it before potential... Oh, Benny cards. What in the goddamn shadow? Let me go. Oh, you already had it. I didn't edit these last time. Thank you, Shadow. I don't have to edit them that much. Alright. But anyway, I hope everyone's Saturday is going well. We'll be kicking that off. On that note, though, I will say one thing. I did get the Spooktober stuff already. So, following next Thursday, next week, is the official start of Spooktober. And there will be a specific tune on the reveal at the end of Monday's stream, too. So we'll see how that goes. Have everything kind of all planned out there. Oh, because I actually put them on something over here. Made them roll around, so hold on. I'll actually turn off that filter, actually. It's a filter that I'm running on there. I'm going to remove it, actually. It's a scroll filter. I run in the intro, I was just testing them out on there. So I'll go ahead and remove it, actually. There we go, now they're static. What I will do, hold on. Yep, that's what's doing that. But if that's the case, I'll just keep it for the intros in that case. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and kick that off. But yep, this tune is also one of the a different rendition of what we'll hear on Thursday. And if it isn't obvious, we're going somewhere where there's a foggy hell. But I'm not gonna elaborate on that. And no, it's not recent Foggy Hell. It's an older Foggy Hell. In a new age. Alright, let's gonna test one more thing. Okay, we're good. Let us go ahead and kick this off. I am a little rusty. Been doing some peek and playing horror stuff to get ready for Spooktober, so I'm slightly off on that stuff, but it should be good. On the note though, looks like all I'm getting is just some storms out here, so... if nothing comes up, Monday should be good. I will keep you all informed on the Discord side of things and Blue Sky side of things too. But today, just usual side quests. I'm gonna finish up some bounties. Those have a lot of combat and probably some talking stuff. I think I also need to work on Zodi's side quest too. Here we are. Yeah, we just finished these guys. This will actually be important later on. Oh, right, that's right. We were going to go down and see that bug first. Right. Yeah, we didn't finish that quest line either. So we're going to finish that down in... I forgot the name of that place in Yukaizo. Or not Yukaizo, wrong place. Wrong area I'm thinking of. Nekataka. Yukaizo is something else. It was something Takehu mentioned, actually. That one. We're going to go ahead, go into there, fight that evil, gigantic grub that killed us last time, and then we are golden. And then Monday, we'll just also finish off some more side quests, because this is probably going to be a long, these are probably going to be long side questing streams, because after we finish, whatchamacallit, after we finish He Who Waits in Fire, literally we are 2 quests away from completing the whole story. So, I'd rather complete some loose ends and all that stuff right now. Before anything happens. Hold on, can I talk to that fella? No, that's the same monk of Magran. Is there anything I can do with you? Nope. Okay, we're good. What about you? Do you have a quest chain?
Each obstacle is a...
No. Okay, just thought I'd check before starting. Alright. We're gonna go down into the gullet. That's the place we're gonna have. Where we want to go is... I think the Undercroft. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it is the Undercroft. Oh yeah, I turned that off, because yeah, now that you mention it, it's kind of weird looking with the scrolls on those. Thanks for the heads up, Shadow. Oh, and on that note, I did also finish Chronos, already mentioned in chat, but I did actually start Silent Hill F2. Well, finish Chronos is one thing, because I'm actually not 100% complete with it either, but I actually do plan to do that at some point. It was that good of a game. Alright, I think we are where we need to be. How's F so far? It is very different from the other Silent Hills I played. And also, I haven't even played much of... I haven't really played much of, whatchamacallit, of the original, or the remake, so I played the original, but I haven't played much of the remake. But it's vastly different from the remake from what I've been playing so far. So far, I'm liking it. It actually has more of a interesting idea to the combat. Story-wise, I have many questions and I have no idea what's happening right now. So, but that's usually on par for the usual. But so far, I'm liking it. There is occasional UE5 transition stutter, but that's about it. And if I'm not mistaken, there is a sword, I think, somewhere around here I need to grab still. Or did I already get that sword? Hold on. There was a certain sword we can get in here that I still need to look for after we're done with fighting this boss. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying this Shadow. But I'm still very early on to make it complete. Hey, it's 10 out of 10 judgment and all that stuff right now. But it's starting off with being very spooky though. And it does retain some of the elements of the originals to some degree, like the puzzles and all that stuff. And then after we're done with this part of it, I'm gonna go look for that sword is, and then we can start doing our bounties. Bounties and so forth. Alright, this is where the bugger is, the worm that killed us multiple times. So we're gonna try this again. Come on, wormy boy.
Really?
Nope, we can't fight this fella yet. Or can we, I wonder? Hold on, we're already in pause, so I wonder about something. Adair, if you can get up there and knock them down, that'll be nice. You here. We can keep them blinded, that'll also be nice. You... confuse them. And you... Alright, because of turn-based mode, everything's cancelled.
Yes?
We're gonna try and see how this goes, but let's see. Pop Chilling Fog on him. Seraphim. You're gonna focus on the grub area. Me, I will buff us up. But so far, I'm liking it. But I can't really rate it 100% yet. I still need to play more of it. And I only just started up. Adair, I swear to God.
Captain.
Alright, you're gonna go ahead. There we are.
You have my attention.
And you're gonna grab him, so hold on. Yeah, there's gonna get grabbed, but he should be fine. Yep. And over here, I am going to hit this on you. Not that it's gonna do much.
Huh?
Actually gonna pop that on us. Alright, blind the bugger, I guess? There we are. Gonna crush him now.
What say?
Okay, who keep him up. Keep him alive with that. There we go, no little grubbies can join us.
Yeah?
And hold on. I'm gonna see if I can weaken you a little bit.
Aye.
We lost. See if we can pop that on them.
Yeah.
Heal. And hopefully we can knock this feller down. Perfect. Adair's only point in this fight is going to be to hold him here.
That's not very helpful.
Yours to command.
Go. What else can we do? That's not going to work. That's not going to work either. I will drop your whip to help him out.
Aye.
And you can join in the fight.
Consider it right fucked.
And then on my end, see if I can pop with this. No, I have to move up. I'm gonna see if I can pop with this. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna move up a little bit. There we go.
Hey.
Blind him. Keep him blinded.
Yours to command, Captain.
You still running the returning storm? I think that we already lost that.
Yes?
Hold on. Try and reduce those grubs near him.
Aye.
And Seraphim. Yeah. And are you still running? No, you're not. You need to go back into Berserk.
Huh?
I'm gonna drop this on you.
Yeah.
There's gonna try another mule kick. Wait, hold on. Are you running? No, you already ran out of that.
Better than that.
You keep missing that.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, just hit him. I mean, good. That can actually take the aggro.
You have my attention.
Will this actually hit us, though? Worth a try.
Huh? Damn.
And then pop this.
Captain. Consider it right fucked.
Job.
How may I help?
Gonna summon those little drakes.
Something I can do?
I guess blind him again. No, wait, we already have him gouged. Guess interrupt him.
No good. On your side.
Help us out, little worms. I mean, they're doing the opposite of helping to some degree, but at least they're helping.
Speak your mind.
I mean, most you can do is hit that bugger.
Ends here.
Aye.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, you're low on your spells.
Yeah.
Oh wow, actually, Takehu stunned all of us, actually, with that.
Captain.
And that was bad on my part, I suppose. Good job, Seraphim. This might be the one, hopefully. This bugger has way too many enemies to distract them. Oh, they do love grabbing a dare. And move up a little.
I'll be chopping you to chum.
Just so we can have that.
Almost.
Or let's try this.
I'm here.
See if we can paralyze you.
Beyond sick.
And a dare, me boy. Perfect.
Have my attention.
More moon whales. That also doesn't remind me. I also need to do Zodi's questline too.
Aye.
Got more wormies. That's not gonna work, but maybe that might.
At your service.
You still got that? Yes, you do. I'll just give that for you. Pop a heal on us.
What for, Captain?
You still have your berserk going on? No, you do not. If you can knock him down. Nope. Combustion was actually something I rarely use, but I should really look into that, using that more.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, and speaking of off topic, my whatchamacallit, Closed Caffeine also got an update on the OPS side. Apparently, the last one I had actually was outdated for the recent version. So, if it's hopefully it should work without problems, but in case it doesn't, that's why.
Aye.
Alright, let's see if we can get a front. Not hit our friends, at least. Just give this fella some burning damage. I'm just loading this guy up with damage over time so I can get through this. And try to keep him CC'd. Finally.
Huh?
Ooh, this is gonna work. Haven't really used that spell either. And these worms are actually helping out this time. Well, you're frightened and shaken. Perfect. And you're near death.
Tell me.
Pop another chill fog. Just a dare. They're only focused on a dare. And our wormies are starting to vanish. Well, since I'm right here,
Yeah. I'm on it.
Captain.
leading cut 11 rounds, and they just keep losing armor throughout this.
You need something.
Let me see. Nope, that's gonna knock everyone back.
Your
You might need
story ends here.
to start focusing on the grub over there. That grub's gonna start coming after us now.
Aye.
Yeah?
can back up now.
Hey.
And you are practically, you have nothing you can do so far there. But I can use this little dude. Have a nice little ricochet. And the whip just gonna keep whipping. Wait, it's focusing on whatchamacallit. Oh, it's summoning more grubs too. Perfect. And you also lost your berserk just in time.
Aye.
More of that dude a little bit.
Something I can do? I'm on it.
Then I need to look up something of where that sword is. Because I know there's a sword I can get somewhere down here, or somewhere in this area. That's actually not a bad sword to have. And it has nothing to do with whatchamacallit.
Let's go.
It's actually an important sword, but I need to remember where to get it. Oh, you're dead. Alright, all that's left is these guys. Alright, this quest line's finally done. How did you hit him? Oh wait, that's just the acid from these buggers.
Aye.
That's just the acid.
Hey.
Yeah, the caustic backlash.
3, 2.
Got
With
it.
the little guy. There we are.
Oh.
And you take a shot at this bugger.
At your service.
We're definitely gonna need a rest after this at some point. Don't shoot me. I know I can actually do that after I learned that one experience. One of the streams ago.
Caught that up, didn't I?
Definitely just give you two accidents, right? One that interrupts and one that doesn't.
Take him down.
Ahoy.
A axe and a hatchet. Because that seems to be your bonus here, Seraphim. Then have range as an offhand.
Yes? Hey.
Just theory crafting, actually, while we do that. I think we can do anything over there, little whip.
Sure.
Yes? Hmm?
That bugger's gonna die soon. Done, finally. Okay, this long quest is finally over with.
Huh? Yeah.
But on the note, though, more on the whatchamacallit. Oh wait, this is something else entirely. Right, you notice the sound of whispering. Yeah, these are those hands that we saw earlier. I think I need both. Yeah, we need the other conch too that the guy told us to get to. Unless, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, if you have two conches.
The origin of all Juana. I say, it feels close enough to touch.
So I can go ahead and return that, but at the other time, I can get that other conch that I forgot about. At that other place. Hold on. This dude, where was it? You wanted me there. Takano's Villa in Serpent's Crown. So before we turn this in... Hold on. We're gonna do that. See if we can get that second hornet. But while we're at it, before we do that, I'm gonna look up that sword really quick. I do have the wiki open, but we're gonna go into where the next hornet is, which is in Serpent's Crown. For now. And then I'm gonna go ahead, check this out, put some music on, and look this up in the wiki. Hopefully shouldn't take too long, but there's a sword I'm knowing that's down here that I need to find. Fact, man. No, actually... What? Hold on, we missed something here.
My fingers be fat and furry. Easy breeze and wet. Sleepy.
Nothing. We did miss something, and it was that. We also missed something over there, too. A couple of loot. Not that it's important, but hey, a little bit of loot. Right, so I need that other conch before we do anything, because that's actually more loot for us. In the meantime, I'm going to look up that sword once we get to that villa area, which is in Serpent's Crown. And we also have an ad incoming. Hold on, let me check something in here too while we're at it. While we're at it, I remember this. I don't know if there's anything regarding to this character. I'm just gonna do a quick check. Anything new with
Where
you?
you are, lovesome. Well, regale me.
Ah, here we are. I've come to assist you as a favor to Captain Aldis. The captain smiles wickedly, a mad cast darkening her features. You know Dario?
Of course, he's my landlubbery contact in the gullet. Once, he was a master sailmaker. Lots of Principe crews vied for him, but he lost his footing in the rigging one day.
Alright. I thought there would be more to it, but nope. Alright, we'll come back to that. Oh, wrong way. Oh wait, couldn't there be another pathway over here? We haven't been down here, so you know what? Let's go take this pathway out. Just to see the rest of the map. Alright. Then I am going to go to Serpent's Crown, and then we'll do the thing I was gonna do. Just gotta get to the long process of getting over there, though. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at... Oh, let's go ahead and keep going. There we are. Over here. Go out to here and... go to the gullets. But on the note though, from the peak stream, there was a freaking lot of moments in there that was way too chaotic, and also, sadly, took a lot of technical stuff to get working. But otherwise, fun stream though. And if you haven't peeked, I would highly suggest a peek. Let's see. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead, not the hole. We're gonna go over to Serpent's Crown to do that thing. Technically, I don't even need to steal it, but if push come to shove, I could. Alright, it's in Serpent's Call. Serpent's Crown, wrong name. Alright, now this is the time while we have ads coming through. Oh wait, the ads probably already ended. Well, I'm gonna go look for that sword, but in the meantime, where's that villa?
You delight in touching exotic animal.
Me? I suppose.
Yeah, this is the place. Tucanos, yep, there's the
Thanks,
place.
fella.
Far from these shores lies a garden of anemone. What say we go together?
Oh, if that's those things that tickle your hands, I'll put the whole Aethys mission aside right now.
Saving for now. Okay, I am going to go look that wiki up on that side of thing for that weapon I'm thinking of. In the meantime, have some nice music. Alright, weapon. Oh, hold on. I want to look up the unique. There is a certain sword out there I want to grab that is only in here. Where are you? On Esta. Some of these ways, though. Where do you get you? Yeah, it's a regular old sword, so give me a minute. There, not bad. Oh, here it is. That's the sword I'm looking for. Alright. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, this sword is interesting. Old City Ruins. Okay. I found out where I need to look for it now. Okay. So it is down there, and there we go. It's an Old City Ruins. Okay. Alright, in the meantime, we are going to check another thing too. Let me duplicate you really quick. Hornet's Call. Just to double check something here. Oh, I can do this one. Alright, so we're gonna try this one. Corner of Deaths, we already have that, so we need the other one. Alright, so we're gonna go enter this dude's house, first of all. I already know where the sword I'm looking for is, so we're gonna enter this dude's home first. This weapon is only bound to me, and we'll see why when we get to it. We're gonna do that before we finish up this quest line, though. Alright, hey buddy, Takano.
Be careful when sparring. See the scratch.
An older Matrus man stands ringed by younger Juana, apprentices and pupils, it seems. His robes shimmer with quartz beading, and his perfume announces presence from across the room. Yet beneath his finery, he looks like a fighter gone to seed. Disused muscles flop around his arms, and flab pads him like many layers of silk. He looks up and notices you.
Greetings, and welcome to my home. For what do you come to my villa?
Is he going to do this every time?
Probably. Layla. Kano can use grinning at you, oblivious to Halos' irritation. Show him the cornet of the desk. Look, I have a special shell too.
Ah, I see. I am sure it is also a great honor.
I hear you have a rare Andrite artifact.
The Cornet of Waves. It is a conch shell, but very important. To receive it is the highest honor. The Queen gave it to me as thanks for my years of service. I was her personal bodyguard when she was a child, you know.
I actually need that cornet, though.
You are a person of great standing. To share a piece of history with you would be an honor.
And here we go. A bit of the reputation that we've been doing here.
It is unusual for a man of my standing to give such a thing away.
I can pay you for it.
I am not some quarum merchant. I do not sell my treasures.
Not even for lots of money.
This is not done among our people.
There must be something you want.
Just look. I have everything.
Except humility.
Actually, let's discuss it another time.
Very well.
Read his soul. Your essence slips from your body, and Takano's soul enfolds yours like a warm, oily thing. As his fears and questions seep into you, your perspective shifts to his. At first, you're worried this pale elf before you had been sent by Valiant debt collectors. It would be a low trick, taking advantage of your famous hospitality, but then those Valiants are crafty. He wants oil. Perhaps if your villa were bigger, then they know you're a man worthy of respect. At least you have the shell. You tuck it away not only for safekeeping, but also you are a little ashamed of it. How could such a simple, ugly thing be sacred to a god? But it was a gift from the queen, so you keep it. Your gaze strays to the wall. Yes, you know you must knock that section down there. Install a wide grand window once you have the money. Let's try this again.
Akira, I am sure it
Okay.
is also.
I need it
you
again.
are a person of great. It is unusual for a man of my
I can pay
am
you.
not some quarry merchant. I do not sell my treasures.
Let's try something else.
Very well.
Why is the Cornetto Wave so special?
Because it is sacred to the goddess Andra. Everyone knows it is a privilege to have.
Akira Takano. Everyone knows it is a sign of favor.
He gives his apprentice an appreciative nod.
I am misled if holding a shell is all it takes to earn Ngati's favor.
Andra is the goddess of loss. Legend says she calls for missing things for her music of the conch.
Truly? Then I must hope she calls nothing back from me.
Oh, I saw that. But watch what's going to happen after this.
Generations ago, there was a similar shell. When the old city sank, Andra's faithful gathered around that cornet and prayed for deliverance.
But yeah, I saw the option shadow. He leans close, a storyteller's grin spread across his face. An ominous sing-song creeps into his voice.
But Andra is not a goddess of mercies. Instead of lifting them from the ruin, she pulled them down with the shell and said they would rise when it did.
Chuckles and leans back, clasping his hands over his generous midsection.
That is the story, anyway. Macabre, no?
And then we're going to try this again.
Because it is...
Akira
Such artifacts are often imbued with powerful spells. Take care of when handling
I
it.
keep it locked away, to see and not to touch, Ikera.
He
But
glances
your words are good warning.
around nervously around his fine home.
Generations ago, but
Yeah,
all
we saw
that
that.
is the story.
I need the
anyway.
Cornetto Waves.
You are a person of... It is unusual for a man of my
There.
standing to give such a
This
thing
is why I
away.
did that originally. The Cornetto Waves is no mere trophy. It's just a keeper who knows its history.
But the queen gave it to me. There is great honor in such a gift.
Andra punishes those who refuse to let go. If you cling to a relic, imagine what you might take instead.
Far be it from me to offend a goddess, especially when I have much else to steward.
He looks around his spacious villas, his nervous expression reflected in the mirror smooth marble.
Take it, with my blessing.
Didn't even have to lose our money for doing it either. If I did that option, by the way, Shadow, install the window, I would actually have to end up paying him. Which right now, we are kind of low on funds to do that, sadly. We are... hold on, let me see. I mean, 25k. I mean, we are going to get a ship at some point, so... we still need to save a little bit. A new ship. We got to save up for a new ship. Okay. Now we got to go back down to here to the gullet. We're going to go back... you could always... you raise a point. You do raise the point. I could just thieve it away. Shadow, thank you for that. Man, if only I had my own... oh, my wonderful box stick again. Alright, when we're back down here, doing this all over again. But instead of going to finish that quest line and see the conclusion to that, we're going to take a different pathway. And why do I always have to take this route? Anyway, we're going to go into here. Surely a man with such large mansion doesn't keep account of each of his coins and gold plates. Man, imagine if we could have a mansion area. Catherine moment of that mansion, just in a fan mission of that actually would be fun and Thief. But then again, anyway, where we want to go? Hold on, let me check the guide really quick where this is. Not the one that's called. Old City. Right, and it is Old City Ruins. Okay, we're looking for the Old City Ruins. Okay, it's in here somewhere. And it is... Give me a minute. Let's have some music on while I try to look this out. Found in a hideout to the northeast. Northeast. I'm just double checking. So we're in the ruins, so we're looking in the northeast section. Could it be over here? Let's just quick save to play this one safe. No, it's probably not in here. I remember being in somewhere around here. It's not there. Yeah, that takes us back to where we were. Oh, I think it might be actually be in here. But let's go ahead and just double check everything else. It's set in a hideout. That's some old city stuff. Oh, it's this place. Hold on. There, I think that might be it.
Yourself a look at that, mate.
Hey, stop! What are you doing, you fat-fingered oaf? Put me down!
Ah, we found it! How are you talking?
How are you talking?
I like this sword. Can we keep it?
Keep your filthy paws off me.
Hey, we should give it to Aloth so Isselmir can have a new friend.
Freaking idiot.
Something new for Isselmir always ends with someone losing an eye.
Is that how Seraphim lost their eye?
I don't share.
By the way, I think Zodi's voice actress voices this sword.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm waiting for someone very important who is definitely coming back any day now, and you won't want to be here when she does.
Master Animaster responsible for your condition, I presume?
No, that would be a man known across Aora as the Great Wizard. None of your fucking business. Have you heard of him? I'm waiting for my owner, obviously.
Today is a day of sassy swords.
It's really a wonder you've managed to survive to the ripe old age of whatever you are, being this stupid.
A belligerent sword. Fascinating.
But my owner, she was really great. I mean, is really great. Her calluses felt so good on my grip. Oh, I can do things with a sword you wouldn't believe.
Okay. Okay then. Show me, I'm a quick study. Modir makes a dramatic retching sounds, pretending to throw up.
Actually, even though you're clearly little more than a ham-handed half-wit, maybe you can do something for me. I'll let you handle me, but only under one condition. You have to help me find my owner. Okay?
Deal.
But only until you find my owner. You got that?
You have the sword testing it late. It's a finely wrought weapon, though it has seen better days. All it needs is a little polishing. You scabbard away and continue on your way. Why could I not say that? Do I actually equip the bugger? Okay, no I don't. We'll put Modir on this side. Oh wait. Yeah, sooner or later we'll go for swords. Come on. Peace. And I guess a heater shield. Wait, hold on. Did I actually get a new piece of armor for myself? I can maybe finally upgrade my armor. If the game would let me upgrade my armor. There we go. This is actually better than what you were running. We have this cloak. For you, actually. Hold on, this is... Okay, FG's house is interesting, but still. We got a couple new opens.
My folks said I'd never amount to anything.
Why did you say that out of the blue, Adair? You just randomly had to just interject that in, Adair. My folks never said I'd amount to anything. I just gave you a belt, Adair. That was all I did. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on and forget what Adair said and just move on. Okay. We want to go now put those 2 conches where they belong now. And of course, Takehu, with his speedy, godlike power, just speeds ahead of everyone else. Alright. Now, continue. Place the conch in one hand. Thunderous percussive music of stormy sea spills out of the conch. The conch glows, pops a trick of shadow. The stone hand continues to tighten around it. Place the second conch in the other hand. Counter medley rises from it. You watch as the wall panel sinks to the floor. And this is why we went back and did that really quick, even though I should have done that ages ago.
You should see this.
How do you see that?
I don't be so easy breezy.
Pine Club, okay.
Sleazy.
It's Jay. How's it going, Jay?
I don't be supposing we could blow it up easy breezy.
And we got a new shield for Adair. How's it going, Jay? Just got tired but awake. We just got a shell shield for Adair. That's actually a decent shield for him. Tired but awake. Hey, that's the best you can have sometimes. And we got the Wahi Piroga. Standard AoE attacks hit primary targets. This could be good for Seraphim. Okay, now we can go ahead and turn this quest in. And the... Okay, wow, Seribot does work. Holy crap, that's the first one. Thank you, I guess a random spam bot just decided to join in. I'll have to look that at a post-stream, but that was actually... I don't know if anyone saw it before I did, but apparently a bot... Potentially a bot just randomly came in. What? Nope, what? That fast? Jeez. Either that or is that fast? 'Cause I just saw it in the minute, like all of a sudden pop up in my chat and then vanish. Apparently that little bot is apparently very good for getting rid of the spam bots. But as a heads up, if anyone does get banned for no reason, do let me know, and I will likely just appeal the ban and it'll be removed immediately. If someone gets banned for no reason at all. Alright, now let's go ahead and do that. Just to play it safe, I am still playing around with it, just to make sure it worked well. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and see. But generally, from what I hear, it doesn't run into many issues of banning actual chatters. Found another cornet in the ruins.
I don't care where you found it, as long as it gets us into the temple.
How nice to see Dario employs true professionals.
I'm still holding the purse strings, wizard.
He spits onto a stone, chiles, and lean close, giving you an appraising eye.
Just so you know, we're not paying double for both, all right?
I found an old temple in the flooded spot where the falls meet.
Good work. I'll make sure no one else disturbs it. Meantime, Dario will be pleased to hear the news. How about you go tell him and collect your reward?
Mm-hmm. What does he want with the Mosaico Okaido? Yeah, the docs cover that. Her smile freezes on her face.
Dario's the only one to talk about Dario's business. If I was you, I'd forget about this and take my pay. But it...
Ngati would sink the island beneath the waves before handing
but it's
it
your
over
neck.
to pirates.
Alright, let's go ahead and finish this up with Dario. I'm curious to see what the message was, but yeah, I'm going to assume it's a spam bot. Just from it says spam detected. So, alright. The reason it said that, so. But, okay, that was the first experience of it getting it, so that's interesting to know. Alright, they're in Delver's Row, if I'm not mistaken, aren't they? Yeah, Dario's place is somewhere else in here. So we're gonna finish this up, and then we're gonna go ahead and leave this place temporarily. We'll definitely be coming back here. And then we'll go ahead and do some exploring. But okay, but if that was the bot and I don't get any appeals, or wasn't a bot and I don't get any appeals, I'm going to deduce that that Seribot's reliable. Okay, we're going to Dario's hideout. But from what I hear from people who have used it and folks that I might looked it up on it, it is reliable. So we'll see how it goes. But that aside, hope everyone's day has been doing good. And Jay, I hope you have a good waking up stuff, and hope Maya's not giving you too much trouble. Dario the Lean.
What do you require?
So, about the Cornet of Waves.
A most agreeable topic. Or so I hope.
I found a mosaic in the temple of Andra and deep in the old city.
Galarde! You Watchers truly are workers of miracles.
What is your interest in Ukaizo? I'm just going to keep this up a little bit so everyone knows what that is a little bit on the VOD, or if they want to read it. You can pause if you need to, or go on the VOD now that we have a rewind feature. Anyway. He smiles, but he fidgets madly with the gold at the hem of his tunic.
The mosaic is an ancient work of art. Such marvels must be preserved.
I'm full shitpost Macny, my YouTube homepage. Welcome in, Polite. That's a heck of a comment to open up with, but awesome. Wait, are you talking about you're trying to trick the algorithm to just be shitposting? Anyway. Ukaizo is rumored to contain untold riches. It certainly makes sense that you'd be looking for it.
Riches. Any half-awake ship hunter can find a Valian ship with gold and luminous. Ukaizo, if it exists, is something more.
Also, hope your day is going well, Polite.
Ukaizo was once the most fertile and prosperous island in Deadfire, but it has been lost for over 2,000 years. It is little more than legend now, but some in the Consuelo Mezcasitas believe it exists still.
And they'll be grateful to you if you can help me find it, right?
As I am now grateful to you. You are an individual of particular discretion. I would ask that you exercise that quality and tell no one of this, especially your Juana friends.
We have Takehu in the room with us right now. He glances briefly at Takehu. He clears his throat and produces a blunderbuss. After a brief pause, he whirls it around and holds it to you. You were about to kill Takehu, weren't you?
Never let it be said that Dario does not pay a fair price.
Kitchen stove. Indeed, I would hate for anyone to say that. He gives you a respectful, if strained smile and nods to one of his attendants. He produces a bag of coin. 200 gold for all of this?
Now, allow us to put the question of money to rest. It is an unseemly topic to linger on.
I died to that grub early in the game when I did this whole quest line. You just got me 200 gold out of it.
What do you require?
Alright, let's...
I almost forgot.
He takes a needlework from the table and unfurls it. It's larger than it initially looked.
Bercam Blanca. Take it and indulge my vanity.
I already have it, though.
It is not as grand as the sails I once made, but my fingers are ever restless.
Alright. Let's go ahead and leave, then. Go to the gullet. I mean, I'll take the gun, but it's like, okay. Wild shot. I think that is good for what's-his-face. Seraphin, I think. Hold on, we'll check that. At least the weapon might be decent. Let's see. Hey, at least he, what do we call it? Closed captioning is correct on that one. Kitchen stove. Grant's wild shot. And bounce. Okay, you can take this one. I'm doing good. Ate some daima samoa noodles. I butchered that. With some frozen Thai-themed veggie mix, onion and tofu, with soy sauce and a few drops of Papami's Ojo hot sauce. That actually sounds good, and I have no idea what that oh, sesame. Got you. That sounds damn nice. I was comparing the two. Kitchen stove is worse. What the hell? Wow, how is kitchen stove worse? So this guy gave me... Was I scammed out of this? Anyway. We have a lot of crap we need to sell too at some point. The Drippin' Wagon 2 video again. I don't know what that is, but awesome. And also, by the way, Shadow, that sounds divine, by the way. I will definitely love some of those. Some of that. Hold on, let me check my formation. Okay, we're good. I'll have to check that after stream. But I'll definitely check it out. Alright, so we are going to, I think... Yeah, I think we're good, actually. Hold on, what's our food and supply looking like? Actually, what we can do instead also is maybe upgrade some of our gear. So hold on, we are going to sell some crap. First of all, while we're here, Ajo is a limited hot sauce which they reach 10 of the... Ooh. 10 and 10 heat. God damn. I don't even think I would be able to eat that, because even my heat tolerance sucks. I just had, whatchamacallit. I tried spicy garlic, crunchy garlic chili oil with my ramen today for actually my lunch, and, well, it was great. It was actually hotter than I expected. Wait, I don't think we need these. Sell that. Sell that. So now we're doing the fun, tedious part that I would do off stream right now, but yeah. Shouldn't take too long with this, hopefully. Go, get rid of those. But yeah, you would see that this is what I would usually do off stream. So give me a moment. There we go. The reason I keep one is just in case I have a character that needs a weapon and they don't have one. Oh, hold on. We also missed something. There we are. You know, I should probably just do this by weapon, so that'll make this a lot easier to figure crap out. There we go. Yeah, this makes this a lot easier by actually doing this way, instead of just going through all that. Oh, alright then. I just wanted one. There we are. That also sounds awesome, by the way, Shadow. Yeah, I tried earlier, noodles with splash, and that was the overwhelming of most of the flavors. I mean, the ramen was still good on my end, but jeez. But also, that sounds awesome and really tasty, and I would definitely try it, even though I'm probably not going to finish it, by the way. Alright, then we got these over here. Yep, okay, we're almost done. The boring section is almost done. And there we are. 44 payoff of all this junk. Alright. What I will do... Yeah, we still need all those to upgrade at some point, but... we're gonna save up for a bigger ship. Probably... you at some point. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on, though. The merchanting side of things are done. I could just upgrade this ship right now. Awesome flight. But it's better to just save up and do the bounties, get the money, get the ship, move on. Because even so, there's going to be a lot harder enemies to fight on the ships, and we're just going to be tougher and tougher to deal with. Bigger ships mean we can also do more things, too. And also, I could also do these too, I just realized. But... Usango, that is... dunnage. Where's Crookspur? See a Crookspur Captain, that's... ah. We do have to deal with that, but we do have to drop by dunnage too. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick before we continue on, so I'll be back in a minute. I was gonna say I'm gonna test some clips, but I just realized this is not gonna be that long, so I'll be back. Alright, and I'm back. So, another thing too, before we continue on, I did actually upgrade both my AFK for both the Spooktober overlays and also this. So before we do something really quick, I'll just showcase that really quick. The fun part about this is actually going to, like, if I'm gone for a long time, you guys have something to see. So 1 minute. This should just take I'm gonna show it for really quickly.
Do you know what? I bought some...
I'm dead right next to Jace.
Oh, I thought that was fog. I panicked. Anyway, I bought some really sparkly Baldur's Gate stickers the other day that are getting delivered to me. Conan, are you dead? Conan died next to me. Oh, when did that happen?
Conan? No, Conan! No!
What happened?
No!
That's the new AFK stuff on that one. Hey Jay, remember when that happened? But yeah, that's the new AFK screen on that stuff, so there we are. Alright, I'm gonna adjust some of these wiki stuff really quickly though while we're at it. There we go. Okay. Back to the game. But yeah, now the AFK stream now has that now. Alright, so we're gonna go to Dunnage first. Hold on, are we moving? Okay, no we're not. Okay. Death of a hero. That was actually a funny moment. Like, I ate some weird mushrooms, slowly died of poison, and that's what happened. A derelict Valiant ship. Bodil points to a ship in the distance. A galleon captain, a three-master, or it was. See how they crippled her? That's the work of pirates. Principe, most likely. Probably some upstarts raiding this close to Valiant patrol routes. Yield Sister Daily leaving the coast. They'll have taken any gold, but might have left supplies. Be a loot goblin and take the stuff, or get experience for our sailors. I'll salvage. You take a small boarding crew. There we go. 36. Oh my geez, that's actually decent. Very well. Somehow got morale out of that, and nobody seemed to care. Praying the Amnesia for another legendary algorithm pull. I believe in you. Another little island chain. We have to drop here in Dunnage anyway, so let's go ahead and drop here. Finish off some loose ends. And two, we gotta go to Crookspur anyway, so... And that might actually mean we might finally deal with those freaking slavers.
Can't be you, I think
Did you catch the new play by the peg leg performers?
Oh right, you. This is actually a bounty fella.
For a buttered slice of hard sack. It's you, ain't it?
You have me at a disadvantage, sister.
Wouldn't expect you to recognize me. Even back home, I covered a lot of ground before taking support here. The Watcher, captain of a mighty ship, god chaser and fiend slayer. Must be expensive sustaining a reputation like that, eh?
And also, this is our new one of our bounty
I'll
fellows.
keep it quick, see? If your little dinghy has got some chase in it, I've got a list of captains with a black mark to their name whose ships need a quick scuttling. And I'm in the market for a scuttler. You
Let's
read
do it.
me like a book, you do. Then let's talk business, eh? You'll be looking to scuttle Cornu first, one of Rowatai's finest, eh? I don't ask my client what he did or what scale his death balance is. Safer to keep questions in the hold.
I'll take the bounty.
Of course you will. Now's a good opportunity when you seize it.
Alrighty. You down there, what up there? A large Alma sailor sits in the dock, broad shoulders hunched forward, back bowed. But YouTube using the abominable intelligence. Haha. When he shifts, his blue-green skin ripples over his hulking muscles.
Ain't no cruel eye of me. What good's a pirate who can't see? Forget navigating by the stars or shooting a pistol. I can't even swing a sword accurately now. Have a pity and toss me a pyre, will you?
What's your story?
Is this what my life boils down to? A moment of entertainment for others?
I mean, I could just let you join my crew, but okay.
I was a bosun not so long ago, and a damn good one at that. But I took a shot to the face, see? Didn't lose much skin, but the flash burned out me eyesight. I can't make out so much as a blurry shape more than a foot away. Makes me right useless on a crew now, don't it? No one will have me for work.
I'll probably see about adding a chat, one of the chat boxes into that actually for whatchamacallit, for the AFK screen. Anyway, here you go.
Andra's blessings to you for sharing, sailor.
Oh, okay. Let's take the piggy. Chauncey. You saved Chauncey. Alright, hold on. Carlo, what are you guys? Are you guys special? What's up? A trim man in practical well-crafted leather watches you from the corner of his eyes. When he catches you looking his way, his hand drifts casually to a dagger at his hip and lingers for a moment. Then he smiles with the corner of his hale eyes crinkling with genuine warmth and waves you over.
They're cozy, traveler. Care to hear a tale? Well...
I mean, sure, why not? Tell me about yourself.
I was born to a family of merchants on the Pearl Coast. I was a restless boy, and my feet took me to the Valen Republics when I came of age. I learned of the power of geography and language at my father's knee.
Oh, this guy's
this
guy is one of the guys who's gonna help you get more
I had many
abilities.
successful years as a merchant, and then I made a mistake.
Go on. He gives you a small smile and easy shrug at the soldiers.
I joined up with a company based in Girara that traded in beautiful weavings, but they were ill-gotten gains, forcibly produced by a weaver the company kidnapped named Bonicetta. I didn't learn the truth until it was too late. And when our crime was uncovered, I was exiled from the Republics.
That's a shame.
Indeed. But I should have asked better questions of my employers. And now I'm here, kicking my heels in the Deadfire, where no one knows my name and with few prospects before me. I would like to make amends to Bonicetta personally, but it seems a distant possibility. Ah, well. I learned my lesson. I won't be played for a fool again.
Farewell.
Corres.
Hold on. Quick saving here. Oh wait, we can grab that too. Hold on. Loot is loot. Hold on. A stray kitty! There's two little babies out here. Zorro. We save little Zorro. Zorro the kitty. What can you do for us? What do you offer, Zorro? Resolve. And Piggy, Chauncey. Dexterity. A dexterous piggy. And you are something else too, aren't you? Find a woman in Meliers, dress fine. Let's see.
Fair day, traveler. Anything I can do for you, just say the word.
Probably another trainer. Let's see.
Lady adventurer at your humble service. I was born in a deer and raised in the field.
And a deer? Deer's with us.
Archipelago I haven't seen.
The field?
The living lands most off, but the Deadfire as well of late. And my goodness, if you think the Deadfire
A stoic cat.
I must say, it's no more thrilling than a Lady of Luxury's afternoon luncheon, in comparison to the glorious madness of the living lands. Being a cipher's come in quite handy, I'll tell you that.
You get into trouble often, then?
Oh, dear me, yes. Can't seem to avoid it. Not a lick of it's my fault, of course. It's the university. Always sending me to the most dangerous corners of Eora, the skimps. If I didn't know better, I might say they were trying to kill me. There's not other way to rid themselves of a tenured professor, after all.
Got any good stories out of it, at least?
Oh, aye. Some you wouldn't right believe. Like the time I lost part of my ear here, see?
She pulls back her hair to show you a mangled ear. It looked like something had a good chew on it.
Lost an entire research team along with the ear. Rather a long day, that was. My colleagues have implied I might be cursed, but I can't say I much agree. It's just the nature of the work, you understand. I mean, goodness, if you want a lady to find you the rarest plants, you gotta send her to the most remote places. On my last expedition, my colleague Inez got herself lost looking for what was essentially a big prickly weed. No medicinal use at all. I found her, though, mostly intact even. A blessing from the living lands, I call it, aye. But I do go on, don't I?
Can you tell me about what you learned from exploring the living lands, even though I've lived there?
Travel quiet.
Even though my character lived there. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Anyway, just another trainer, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and continue onwards. I think the King's Coffin is something else. Hold on. So this is Pirate Island. It's not the Monkey Island, or the secret of the Monkey Island, but this is the Pirate Island. Or the Pirate City. And this is the Pirate Bar.
Kill him, wait an hour, then pull any gold teeth. Easy as pie.
You're an idiot. Wait a minute, wait an hour. Alive, dead, it makes no difference at all.
I've pulled plenty of gold teeth. I know the right way of it.
Maybe I'll pull your teeth just to prove you wrong.
What is going on here?
What do you know? It really does make no difference.
Oh, a bar fight.
Out.
Okay,
Is
then.
that how everyone handles disagreements around here?
Boot now. Hey, Jacob Parker. At the bar, you find a tall man with salt gray hair and strikingly bright blue eyes. His face sports a handful of scars that continue down his neck and disappear beneath the collar of his shirt. He looks up from wiping the counter and approaches you with a proud, disarming smile.
Haven't seen you around before. Welcome to the King's Coffin. What can I do for you?
Your tavern looks like an old ship.
Figured that out all on your own, did you? You're right, though. Inherited an old dhow from my da when he passed. Right piece of shit it was, too. Realised I was bound to make more coin turning her into a tavern than letting her rot in her berth.
I'm gonna have to check these out, and maybe I think my Algrim's gonna curse from the stew. Who knows? Let's go ahead and look around.
If you're enjoying my performance, tips are welcome but not required. Thank you, loyal patron.
It does not look like you're enjoying yourself.
I work for a handful of pyres per day. How could I find enjoyment in that?
How did you end up among these pirates?
I was playing dice and gambled on a sure thing. It turned out not to be such a sure thing, and now Harker owns my arse until I can pay off the debt. Of course, I started off owing him 250, and even though I've paid that twice, now I'm in the hole for 700. The interest rate, this uniform, my food and drinks, they all got added onto my tab at the end of the day.
Rip. I'll check you. Oh, this guy might be another one of them.
May I help you? Need anything?
Yeah, this guy's another trainer. Yeah, we'll go. The demon.
Go away.
Alright then. Punching its hands and knees, quivering and drenched in sweat, the pirate lets out a pain-filled groan.
Lost my God's damn soul in stupidity. Andre, save me now.
What exactly is wrong with you?
My ship was attacked and boarded by pirate hunters. Didn't know if we'd be able to get away, so I swallowed down my most valuable possession, Ngati's black tear, a gemstone about the size of my fist. Of course, now it ain't coming out of either end. Been trying all manner of foul concoctions to no effect on account of my stomach being too strong. Years of sailing the storm-racked seas will do that to you. Started feeling an intense pain 2 days ago. I think I might be dying. I can't even crawl no more.
What can I do to help?
Make me puke. Whatever you gotta do, just make it happen before this cursed gem kills me. Give me something strong enough to upset even my iron gut. Rosanella's got a stand in the Radiant Court. She's been supplying me with some, experimental concoctions, tweaking them after. Tell her the last one actually came close to working.
Moral of the story, don't ingest giant gems and you'll be fine, is what I'm hearing.
What can I do for you? What do you want?
Let's see what we got here. Let's see, we already have all that. Oh, wait. Right, you gotta go back to my stash. Hold on. We'll grab that, actually. That sounds like a challenge. Where did you go? Oh, there you are, Jacob.
What can I do for you? What do you want?
Let's see. Hold on here. The big mouth. No, I just want to check their stuff right now. Okay. Bye, Jacob Parker. Anyone else in here? I think there's something upstairs. Hold on. Other than the demon. Cameron, Arena, I don't know.
My. Aren't you a pretty one? Did you need help with something, my dear?
Oh, cabin. Oh, wait.
What do we have here?
I think I know what this room is.
How can I ease your...
Let's go. Let's see. Pirate, okay. There's another sidekick around here, but I think they're back at the other place. Yeah, they're not here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and leave, though. I can't go to the beacon. Radiant Court. Now my cats are nice and snoozy. The little kitten Odin, who was scared earlier, is now nice and... Oh, hey, the fellow we need to talk to.
Kitty.
You half-masted sock. 90 years old.
And save first. Hey, there you are.
Fruit, vegetables, dried goods for long voyages. I got it all right here. What can I stock you up with today?
Oh, this isn't the fellow. Luminous lobster.
Did you hear? The gilded kestrel was lost at sea.
From Goldfinch Fleet? Impossible with her wealth.
Weren't no one to bribe. The floating hangman gone. Now they're bones.
Anyway.
So you're the captain the old port's been talking about. Aye, you do look like a fearsome sort. Welcome to Dunwich. What are you having? I'll pour you a double.
Petro sent me to find you.
Ah, I guess the last concoction I made for him didn't do the trick then. Poor bastard. There's one last tincture recipe I know that won't kill him, probably. It's called Andra's Bile, but I don't have all the ingredients in stock. You'll need a rotten hagfish, an unripened palm stone, and a vial of fire kelp extract. Have him mix it all with a half tankard of grog, and well, hope for the best.
Where can I find the ingredients?
Check the barrels around Lifter's Refuse for the rotten hagfish. You might be able to find unripened palm stone for sale somewhere in Radiant Court. Harker in the King's Coffin usually keeps some fire kelp extract on hand for special purposes. Be careful when dealing with that one.
Why do I need rotten hagfish, not regular hagfish?
The goal is to make him vomit, remember? A rotting hagfish produces a special oil once it reaches a certain level of decay.
Why didn't you try Andra's Bile earlier?
I did tell you the list of ingredients, eh? He'll have stuff dribbling out of both ends for a week. Maybe 2 if he's really unlucky.
Alright, what do you know about Floating Hangman? Her eyes go wide and she pummels a bottle of spirits, spilling rum all over the counter.
No one survives the floating hangman. Or so they say. It's the ship of the dead. You spy it on the horizon, you flee as fast as you can.
Very well. Oh wait, hold on. Palmstone, hold on, just checking. Nope, you don't. The Palmstone's supposed to be out here.
Work. I've got coin and a few scores to settle.
Oh, here we are, hold
That
on.
was a disaster of epic proportions if ever I directed one. A typhoon couldn't have cleared out our audience faster.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? I'll tell you what, everything. My troop's coming apart at the seams. We're short on cash, we're low on people, and we've run plumb dry on enthusiasm. We haven't drawn a decent crowd in more than a fortnight. And it ain't like pirates are hard to please. That's how you know the show really stinks. But I think I know what the problem is. We've got a lack of flair. If only I could hire more talented performers. I just know my play would take off.
I'll help you.
Really? Well, that's great.
This is one we'll get done over time, though.
Wait a tick. Why would you help me? What do you get out of this?
I don't see anyone else helping you, do you?
Right. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. I'm in desperate need of 2 more performers. A wizard for one, plus any oaf big enough to pose as Aethys. I happen to know a wizard of the finest skill set who already performs here in Dunwich, Taerna at the King's Coffin. But unfortunately, I got no idea of where we might find a suitable Aethys. Get me the right people for the parts, and I promise you'll be pleased with your investment.
Funny enough,
turn us a profit or die trying.
Funny enough, I don't think I finished this troop quest line back in the day.
My old captain was a drinker. He was born to the day he died.
And in there,
Rail thin.
I'm also just checking for the palm stones if possible.
He wound up with a leg, 26.
Nope.
And a bilious
Treasure trove we go to. Thought I'd check those at least. And Dimasay.
Welcome to the treasure trove, sailor.
Oh, this is a death godlike. A strapping godlike blinks between swollen, crusty tumors lying in your eyes. Her lips crack, weeping a sappy septum as she speaks.
Anything in my trove catches your eye, you let me know. All right.
Tell me what you have for sale. And this fella has some interesting gear. Just checking if they have anything in here I can use, but they don't seem to. Interesting gear, though, which we'll definitely look into. Nothing in here. Crap if I want to loot it. But I thought I'd actually see if I can get that quest stuff done. But come to the real reason here, we'll probably come back to these quest lines later.
You had me right fooled, farmer.
Oh, wait, the fruit guy.
About the Watcher. Apparently had her fooled too.
What are you going off about?
Well, I'm not much for fooling. Unless it's more like pouring tree sap in someone's breeches.
What?
A repeat
Anyway.
customer. What can I stock you up with today?
Do you have any unripened palm
Of
stones?
course I do. But they're no good to eat when they're not ripe. Will make you sick so long as they're purple, aye. Tell you what, though. I'll still sell you what I got. Just don't eat them till they're brown.
There we go, we got what we were looking for. Thank you. Alright, we're going to go ahead. Where's that weapon at? Alright. I think there is someone down here we need to look at too. A Desirol.
Carry yourself like a person well acquainted with violence.
Oh, you might be another bounty
Have to
fellow.
put your skills to use,
Tell me about the cause you
It's
mentioned.
simple enough.
Yep,
This
another bounty hunter.
Legendary nightmares, more like.
But pirate legends don't live long. Some months ago, an alliance of Neketaka pirate hunters managed to corner
Just
the
gonna get a little
firebrand
story, but
and
we're gonna
singer
grab this fella
off
though.
the coast of
I
Tikawara.
think that's also another pet down
They
there.
confirmed Captain Henqua's death, but her senior crew members escaped unscathed. And now it seems like bringing the firebrand's crew to justice doesn't matter to anyone but me. So I want you to kill them.
I'll
And
hunt down
I'll
those.
pay you out of my own pocket if
I'll
you
hunt them down.
The firebrand had a mascot, a useless little bastard, who's taken to calling himself Lord Admiral Imp. He's not terribly dangerous on his own, but he's keen to make a nuisance of himself wherever he goes. Last I heard, Lord Admiral Imp was making himself comfortable in Queen's Berth. You'll find him there with a few Zarups and constructs, the little buggers convinced to follow him. Bless their simple hearts.
Who's next on your list?
You'll be taking down Lady Ipiro, Captain Henqua's former first mate and rumored lover. She's a cipher, and a dangerous one at that. Ipiro maintains an estate in Serpent's Crown in Neketaka. But I wouldn't recommend you rush in muzzles blasting and swords held high. She keeps a number of bodyguards on her payroll.
I'll be careful. Who else?
You'll be going after Katren, the Firebrand's resident wizard. Rumor has it, she was once an apprentice to Arkemir.
And we have an ad incoming.
Pirate. Last I heard, Katren and her sundry little minions could be found lazing about the sacred stair here in Neketaka at night.
These are all Neketaka
No
bounties.
idea where she disappears off to during the day.
And who's the final target?
I have a challenge for you, my friend. And his name is Torkar, leader of the Firebrand's boarding parties. He's an ogre, with a reputation for cleverness and cruelty both. I've even heard tell it was Torkar who was behind the Firebrand's most successful tactics, not Henqua. Torkar was last seen at Lifter's refuge here in Dunwich. Dead set on joining a crew, or assembling his own. I'd be hunting.
Another bounty. Okay, let's grab that pupper, though. And a little bit of that. Hemp. A dog named Hemp. Okay. Constitution. Ramasso.
Welcome to my emporium. What would you like to buy today?
What do you have? Anything different? No. Okay, now we're good to go. I think we got everything we need. Well, that explains some of the things. So technically, we can do one of those bounties now if we wanted to, and lift a refuge. But we gotta go actually continue the reason why we're here in the first place. And also, I think Seraphin did not like me doing the bounty of hiding those pirates, because technically, Seraphin's Principe. Let's see, reputations. There it is. Oh, let me look at him. There. Come on, let me... There we are. Jeez. Yeah, he was not happy about that. Rip. Anyone else? Yeah, we're looking for someone in here. There they are. Captain Ferrante.
Castol warned me you would come, but he did not indicate how much he'd have briefed you in advance.
Castell thought you could use some help.
You can assure Castol that I would have handled it in due time. I've simply been tied up with other matters. However, if you were to handle this small matter for the both of us, I would see to your reward, personally.
Drop the excuses and give me the details.
As you prefer. You're to go to Crookspur and speak with a Master Kua. He runs the island.
Seraphin's mouth falls slightly open. Vertigo tickles at the edge of your thoughts as if peering over the edge of the world.
Flogging fuck.
Seraphin's growls, his nostrils flaring above a curled lip and crooked teeth. An ice-cold silver loathing betrayal sides between your ribs and the space between your lungs. Seraphin turns away and the feeling fades.
Hand me your map, and I'll mark Crookspur's location. I trust that Castol has already pressed upon you the need for discretion regarding this matter. Answer that.
There we go, and we are not going to help them. Who are you, though?
Much ado to you.
Oh, I know this.
Elsewise, how might I be of assistance?
Bye, then. Let's see. There we go. Let's check something here really quick. There was that Ogie bounty out here. So now we have something out here this time. I'm gonna quick save though. Now we'll have all these fellers. Let's just see how this is. Hey, buddy. How about if I go right here? Remember that Ogie stuff? They're right here.
Puny. Too puny to join my crew. Go away. Be gone. Scram.
There's a bounty on you.
It is kind of you to announce yourself to me, bounty hunter. It will be just as kind of you to die by my hand.
Now let's see how difficult this fella is and whether I need to return to them later. Yeah, we'll have to come back to this later then. This is why I quick saved. I mean, sure, I might be able to take it, but it's going to take a long while, and most of us are going to go down after that. But we'll come back to that another point. Alright. Now I think we're good to leave.
You must gather your party.
Because now we're sailing for Crookspur, actually, is where I'm thinking we're going to go. Deal with the slaver problem out here. Because I think the slavers... Aldi's. Okay. Hello, Lovesome. You just need one guy to... Yeah, I know, right? I hear you got a deal. Another one, really. Going on up front? Before you sail on the Cuckoo's bidding, come and have a chat with me.
Venturing forth.
Well, you heard the lady. We're going to go to Fort Deadlight first. Ooh, wait, hold on. We gotta get our loot. You just need one guy to collect the reward. And I'm going to also choose by my morals in this one, because this involves slavers. Let's see. Or Alyssa's morals, I should say. Alright, let's go see Aldis. I'm gonna quick save just to play this one safe, because I have no idea, because whenever this happened last time, it took forever to load it up. I'm gonna quick save here. And talk to you, first mate.
Are you ready to ride this?
There we go, let's go see... Well, whenever it loads. There we are. There's Aldis.
Have you heard Benny on the harpsichord? He's real damned good.
Benny from Fallout New Vegas?
Well, what can I do, you lovesome?
So, what did you want to meet about?
I've got a problem, Watcher. And I think you're just the captain to solve it. Me and Ferrante don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. Not least of which is the future of the Principe. We got few rules amongst us new bloods. But one of them is that you live free. We steal and we might murder, but if you pledge to us, you're our blood, our family.
Out of the pirate crews, I actually do like Aldis on that faction, though. Anti-slavery stance, at least.
Now, if I were to act in direct opposition to Ferrante, he'd use it to call a vote of the Council of Captains. He'd see me swinging by the neck. But no one's got a leash on you. Which means if you were to, perchance, free the slaves at Crookspur, Ferrante couldn't do piss all about it. No one deserves to be enslaved by another. Understand? I'm asking you to sail to Crookspur to meet with one of mine. She's hiding within their midst, and will have insider information on the slavers.
And how do I find your pirate at Crookspur?
She'll find you, Lovesome. You'll know her by her scar. It's a ghastly sight.
And Ferrante may be working with the Valiant Trading Company.
Well, well, ain't that a fine thing to know? Makes sense for certain. Aiding the slavers is small fry for a captain like Ferrante. It wouldn't pay well enough to be worth the investment. If you've evidence of his involvement, keep it close. We may be able to use it to our benefit later. Oh, and this here's a little something for you.
How's Ferrante connected to the slavers?
I've only suppositions to offer you, Lovesome. But I'd bet my swollenette Ferrante is attempting to gain standing with someone other than the slavers.
Yeah, we just deduced that.
Aiding the slavers is small fry for a captain like Ferrante. Nope, he's got ulterior motives, mark my words.
And I just told you those ulterior motives. What can you tell me about the slavers?
I know they base their operations in the Deadfire out of Crookspur. I know they're small but ruthless. And they've run into problems shipping around the islands.
I'll go to Crookspur.
Find me when you've freed those slaves. I'll make it worth your while, Captain.
Alright, there we go. Now we gotta leave this place again. Which means we have to navigate and not get ourselves lost again, and there we go. There we go, to the courtyard. Oh, and looks like little Loki's waking up. Alrighty. And little Loki's coming over. Alright, let's go ahead and leave. And deal with these slavers then. Oddly enough, the kitties aren't too nervous about the storms. Alright, so... now we can go ahead and deal with the Crooksburrs. Hold on. Actually, aren't you one of the bounties? Deswa the Shark, hold on. Oh, it's not here. That's something else entirely. Vargas, no. Apero, those are ones in there. That's something else entirely. A hero, hold on. Yeah, I remember Deswa the Shark being something. Anyway. Hello, Loki. Myers Ferlin, the truly insane. Who? I want to see who this is, actually. Who are you, buddy? I don't think I've ever seen this fella. The truly insane. I want to see who that fella is. Who are you, buddy? Can we talk to you? Oh. You know, I was just actually hoping you were a really trade merchant, but it looks like we're gonna fight, huh? Okay, then. I'm bored, I guess. Does the search look for just titles, or can it search the quest log? I actually haven't tested that, actually. I know search can work on the... oh, boy. This guy might actually be hard.
Yes, Captain.
We might have just shot ourselves into a fight we might lose. Or have we? Why does this guy have constructs? I never even saw this guy before. Hold on, let me check here. Hey, one of our new guys. Will is showing up in here. Hold on. Oh. Let's see, Radu. Let's try something. Yeah, I did not even see that here. I never knew about that. Thank you, Shadow. You won't just like their prices. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, I know, Loki. You want some pets. I really need to get those guys geared.
What for, Captain? Nightcap.
Who did you kill over there? What happened? I am just so confused as to what just happened over there. But I'll take it. Yeah, I never noticed that was there until you pointed it out to me, and I played this game before. Thank you, Shadow. I never knew of that thing's existence throughout the whole time I played this, and now I know of it. So thank you, Shadow. That was hilarious. We'll go ahead and pop that, and then knock you down. Will is having a time over there. But yeah, I was just randomly seeing this fella and I'm like, who are you? I've never seen you before. And then suddenly we're just fighting them. I was actually hoping I could talk to you and maybe get some gear. No, this guy wants to fight us. Then again, what should I have expected about someone called Truly Insane when trying to merchant? I hope they're worth it though. But good eyes, Shadow. Apparently I'm blind.
Speak your mind.
We'll summon the Mr. Whippy.
Oh?
Hey, Spirit, how goes it? I've been lurking since I started. Thank you for the lurk, Spirit. Hope you have been having a good lurk. And also good stuff on Elder Scrolls Online, too. I got stuck in a dungeon and couldn't talk. Oh, boy. Did you win, though, in the dungeon? That's the important question. And here we have our new guy that we made, Will right here. We made for experimenting of the Critical Role fellas. I gotta heal us up though. But I do hope you had fun with that dungeon and I hope you won too. And got some good gear out of it.
This thing isn't doing the job.
These constructs are gonna be rough. At least the guy, the weird wizard who's gonna try and kill us. Okay, thank you, Mozzie Sticks. No problem. Yeah, if you need a lurk on spoilers and all that stuff, yeah, no shame at all. But thank you for the hope with the stream going well. But yeah, technically, I am 2 quests away in the final quest line, so. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, though. I'm gonna pop a Moonwell on us.
Oh?
And I do hope your playthrough goes well, by the way, Mosey. Let's go ahead. Hit you. Reke's really hitting hard, though.
This is my favorite part.
So weird hearing Will with that voice, by the way.
It takes a finger to blow her away.
And then I am going to pop this on us. We're kind of the squishy group. And this is just a random encounter, by the way. I was just exploring. I saw this ship back in my old playthrough, and I never bothered with them. This is just something I randomly saw. I'm like, what is this ship about? And that's the end of the story there. Who's gonna win? Will, or the Reaver fella?
What's that?
3, 2.
Okay, this guy must have a decent piece of gear if he hurts that hard. We're gonna try and weaken you up.
I'm here.
And I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, that could work. Help them out a little bit. Good job, Palagina. Knock him down. Seraphim, I do want to use that, but at the same time, are you still? Yes, you do. Okay, I am going to.
Another attack, Cap.
These ironclads are going to be the problem, though. Under whip, hold on. Everyone else is fine, but these guys are gonna hurt.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, the turn-based mode I'm actually having a lot of fun with. My first experience was the real-time combat with pause. I swear in English. But actually, I'm really enjoying it. And I do actually hope whenever they release the Pillars 1 update, that they actually have something similar to these lines.
Watch like flogging a figurehead. Futile. You have my attention.
Let's see. What can we do in this scenario? Our stun ran out.
You ask too much.
We're gonna pop another one of those. Keep our stun up.
Oh?
What are you... Will, what are you doing? Wait. Oh. Oh. That's what Will's doing.
Let's hire it out.
I think Will is eating right now.
Something I can do.
I feel like just converting the game mechanics to turn-based without tuning balance would result in an easier game. Did that check out? I've actually been having an easier time with this than my real-time with combat playthrough. And also, welcome to the chat, Audible. But yes, but I'm also, for reference, I am also running on relaxed difficulty. It's a little easier that you don't have to worry about the AI. Like right now, I still have the mindset of, oh, I have to tune your guys' AI and all that stuff. But I realize I don't have to do that right now. Because of turn-based mode. Same. That was my first playthrough. Hold on. My first playthrough right here was that one. So. And it wasn't turn-based, so. And I'm not gonna load that up for obvious reasons.
Yes, Captain.
Let's see. Merc is gonna die up there, Pelagino. Let's see. But they do actually have some challenging fights in there. Like, I actually had to wait, like I did in my original playthroughs, to actually get to them. But yes, easier, but also still need to consider like levels and fighting some things. Like these constructs right now are actually giving me the hardest trouble right now.
Got it.
So it still does have the challenge in it, but it's a little easier to plan out how you do stuff. Oh no! The 4 super bosses. Ah, I actually... Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Those ones. I think I vaguely recall them. I'm not sure if I got all of them in my first playthrough, but I think I know what you're talking about. Good luck with that. Yeah, mostly, for my first playthroughs, I mostly played blind unless I actually had to run into a walkthrough. Just a heads up. So even some things I'm discovering nowadays. Here we go.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Just gonna knock that guy down. But either way, I did the same as that mechanical clarification. That's a valid reason, by the way. I think Merc is dead. Over there. Yeah, mechanical stuff definitely needs some explanation better than what the game does. Especially with the real-time with pause. I just got that weapon right now, actually. I never actually considered that weapon being that broken. Now I'm actually curious. Alright, have a good one, Polite. Thanks for dropping by.
You need something.
That is interesting. I actually usually glance that weapon. There's an upgrade on it that gives you 1 per encounter cone AoE ability. Ah. Okay. What did you say, Will? Ah, I might actually have to put that on Seraphim since he's kind of our barbarian cipher build.
What do you need?
Interesting.
I need something stronger.
What for, Cap?
It's these guys coming up now. And this whip is still hitting this guy. Oh, that's where Pallegina went. Okay. That is cool, though. That's what I love about the game, too, by the way. Just the amount of build crafting you can do on it. Let me see. What can I do here? Like, for example, I'm playing... My first playthrough was a Druid and Druid Cypher in this.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate card. But, for example, I'm learning actually how to play Priest in my second playthrough, which is the stream playthrough, and it is actually really interesting. Oh, Alyssa, don't go over there. And in case it isn't obvious, a gun-wielding priest. Anyway, then I hydrate as regard redeemed. And also, thanks for dropping by, guard.
I meant to do that.
Still can't believe we made Will in here. Just over an experimentation, just to show whatchamacallits, the Critical Role fellas. But that is cool, though.
I shall deal with this one.
But yeah, the build crafting is what I love about this stuff too. I actually never considered that ability, and I usually run him like that. That is awesome find. Also, oh, fingers crossed that we actually have more multi-classing. Chanter Paladin with reckless amount of AoE regen for the entire party. Oh, I've heard of that build, actually.
Have my attention.
I actually have a character that is in my old save that I actually exported for this one in the future to try out for that. Chanter Paladin role is just so awesome in that factor. That being said, though, if we ever get a Pillars 3, I do hope we have the fun of multi-classing, and also the return of this, and optional real-time with pause, too. If we ever get one. With them coming about with that, whatchamacallit, that turn-based mode for Pillars 1, though, gives me at least some hope. I agree. It would be nice. And it's also great that actually Pillars 1 is getting that update too. These guys are gonna be I think these guys are gonna be the hardest one to deal with.
At your service.
Time for you to go into your were shark.
I meant to do that.
I do agree. Especially after the how Baldur's Gate 3 went too.
Take him down. It's not supposed to happen.
Oh?
I believe if I'm not mistaken, I believe Josh Sawyer also mentioned about Larian successes and all that stuff in interviews during whatchamacallit. Actually, this release too. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, there was even a story that he actually rushed out to do voice acting too at the time before release of this, but I haven't heard much else on that.
Can't make a dent.
But still, wonderful game that Obsidian put out, and Larian, mind you, on the Baldur's Gate Divinity side of things. That was during Divinity Original Sin 2 timeline. But still, that being said though, would love to see more Pillars though. There's so much to explore in this universe, as we will definitely see when we get to Avowed 2, and I am not going to elaborate.
Tell me.
Let's see. What can I do in this case? Actually, I'll pop this on to keep myself safe too. And you probably ran out of your barbarian mode, so we'll pop this again.
Another attack, Cap. You need something.
Just keep getting their armor down. Yeah, these guys need their armor down badly. Oh, that would be a wonderful thing. Can you imagine a Pillars, Obsidian layering collab in Pillars 3? That is just a dream come true there. Or whatever game they make together. Damn, that is a dream. That is a dream idea there for a good, wonderful turn-based game.
I need something stronger.
But yeah, that is a combo I would love to see too. Come on, buddy, hit him. There we go. Alright, you guys are almost dead over here. Let's try and get this bugger out. I wonder... Actually, that's gonna hurt Pelagina, but you know what?
You can't whack him any harder.
Pelagina can take it. She's a paladin. Even though I didn't want to hurt Pelagina.
Yeah?
Will, what are you doing over there? There we go.
Be blowing a man down.
I was not expecting to actually stay in this for a while, because I was actually going to go to Crooksburg after this. Because technically, the main story's on hold right now.
Yeah? Got it.
I could use a bit of patching up. Out of my way!
Well, what are you doing over there?
How may I help?
Let's see. Actually,
Speak your mind.
what else can I do here? Ah,
Swallow you whole.
this feller's almost dead. Wait, this guy really badly needs to go. But yeah, I've seen this ship so many times in my first playthrough, and I never knew it was on it until this one. So basically what looks like I found out here, this is just a weird mad wizard on a ship with a bunch of constructs, I guess. Is what I'm seeing here.
You are only making me angrier.
You need something.
We already got those guys weakened. Probably can burst that guy a little bit.
Oh?
Well, we'll be spending a little while on these guys.
Let's hire it out!
Hey.
Can't make a dent.
What for, Cap?
Thank you, Pelagina. I'm gonna move up a little bit.
Sure.
Only 4 damage. Damn.
This is my favorite part.
Another thing too, if they actually whatchamacallit, the main thing that scares me about turn-based in these games, as they exist in the sheer amount of counters, especially on higher difficulty, amount of individual those actions would require, the game can feel a bit exhausting to clear, full clear already. That's valid. There are some encounters I actually felt that were a little too long-winded, like this one, for example, in turn-based mode. That would otherwise be just a little quicker if I was in real time with pause. Either that, or they just kill me quicker in that case. So yeah, that's a valid one.
What for, Cap? Very well, Cog Swabber. Yours to command, Captain.
And from what I noticed, it looks like the same amount of enemies in most encounters from real time with pause, so yeah, I can get that. Now, higher difficulties, yeah, that's the reason I plan on relax too. Same type of difficulty in my last one too.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Because being honest here, I am not really good at these at the Pillar of Eternity games, even though I do love the world's lore and everything. I suck at actually playing these games. Like, I actually struggled with real-time with pause on the same difficulty mode that I'm playing on in this, in my first playthrough. And that was after coming from Pillar of Eternity 1. So, yeah. I get what you mean. And I can just imagine what that would be. I grew up on BG 1 and 2, so they feel pretty cozy to me. But they're dense and require a lot of micro to play optimally. Yeah, I feel that with BG 1, and I actually played BG 1 for the first time actually before BG 3, so I do feel you on that.
That was horrible.
I've actually had to use the Larian required, whatchamacallit, or not Larian, Beam Dong required difficulty to get through of it. I can get behind that. Irenicus, I'm actually, right now, still playing through the first whatchamacallit, story arc of it right now. And actually, Irenicus is actually becoming my favorite villain on there. Let's see. I'm just seeing who to target next. How are you still alive, Will? You're only level 1. But I do agree with that. So far, when I'm playing the story, I'm actually really enjoying it. I still need to get around to finishing it, though. Actually, yeah. I tried getting into Planescape once, but I actually didn't get around to finishing it. It is in the backlog, though. And this isn't the first time I got it recommended, too.
What do you need?
So when I personally go through that in the backlog, I'm actually going to do that on a stream in the future too. After it's done the backlog, obviously. Yeah, I usually try to clear the games I plan to stream though. Try to at least. Except for this Spooktober. Which next week I'm actually jumping into the Silent Hill remake after I played the Enhanced Edition 2 years ago. Oh, and thanks for the follow. Wait, what? Oh, because of the healer from earlier. Darn it.
Yours to command, Captain. Your story, this does not work.
Yeah, we have anonymous followers here, so there we go. So if anyone lurks and needs, anyone follows and needs a lurk, there you go. And also, I just realized how long this fight has been going on for. This has been a very long fight with these fellers.
I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
It's mainly because these ironclad guys over here.
Let's go.
Finally, you're dead.
Yes?
And this was just a random encounter.
Hey, we had some good times. Fareth, this thing isn't doing the job.
There we go, then you're next.
Yes, Captain.
But yeah, following Halloween, I'm actually jumping into the remake of Silent Hill for that one.
Out of my way! They're exposing ball bags.
Oh boy, you're dying now. And we go. Take a shot at you. As we all slowly burn from these guys.
Sure.
And we go. Alright, finally, we're almost done with this.
I meant to do that.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Can't make a dent. Speak your mind.
And then you. Almost. I think Seraphim can take the final shot. No.
If one of you could just hit me over the head with a potion, that'd be great.
Hey, that we can only throw potions at you in Baldur's Gate 3. There we go. Who in the heck was that? Just some random dude I encountered on the way to Crooksburg, I guess. Alright, back to Crooksburg. I think we'll be okay to do that now. Or actually, are we even ready to do Crooksburg ourselves, though? There is another one. Burkana, what's this one? We can't do that yet. There's another place. Hold on. How are we on this place? Not yet. Definitely not yet. Definitely not yet. I'm just checking some things right now. Nope. I think you are also another bounty we need to do. Ah, Sayuka is another place we need to go to. Actually, we'll go to Sayuka, actually, because this is part of Seraphine's quest. Nope, we don't want to fight that. Yeah, we can't wholly do Crooksbury yet. Might be a little on the challenge side after we saw how those constructs went. So we're gonna go here, finish Seraphine's quest, see if there's anything else to do in there. Are you also one of my bounties? Again, I think you are a bounty, Char. So you know what? Peacefully go your separate ways. Hold on, I'm gonna quick save first. Just to play this one safe. Let's see what this one is about, though. Just to see how long this is gonna take. If it's gonna take too long, I'll save it for Monday's stream on that one to come back for this one. Actually... yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this is a bounty. Yeah, I think we'll be fine with this one. And I still need to get these guys weapons. But yeah, here's a case in point of what was mentioned earlier about a lot of people on screen. I could speed it up with this down here if I wanted to. But I also am worried about if I do that, I'm also might just end up crashing the game too.
Oh?
Ayla, what can you do for us in this case? You know, probably chill fogging up there would probably be a good idea. Ayla, can you get over there? There we go. And Adair. Take care of him. You do our stunning.
This is futile.
Seraphin, go into your berserk. And actually... take you on our side, actually. And then pop this. I think they're stuck up there.
This is my favorite part.
Case in point, there's already been a little bit of stutters in this whole fight right now. We'll go ahead. And then...
I wish I could.
pop that up there.
Captain.
Alright, Seraphin. See if you can actually hit that rogue. Not gonna lie though, in the terms of Pillars of Eternity classes, Cypher is actually one of the more unique and cool ones. Chanter's cool too, but still. What can I take a shot at? Definitely not taking a shot at the Hawk. Finish you off.
What do you need?
And then after Seraphin's quest, we'll see how we do, and then maybe we can jump into actually doing that. Otherwise, probably gonna do some more bounties to actually catch our levels up, so we can actually do some of these. And with our little dingy little ship, I guess, the Defiance. Well, technically not dingy anymore, just a more it's not dingy, but it's repaired now. Oh, good. Everyone's focusing on whatchamacallit, on Adair.
What's say?
All right, we're gonna pop this on us.
Haha! Tell me.
Okay, there you go, Will.
What do you need?
And you can actually blind him.
Captain.
Not gonna lie, they actually made my place in the sequel so much stronger. I'm enjoying that thing so much. Han Seraphin.
Got it.
This is futile.
Let me see. Actually, no, not another one of those. What do we got? Can we get all of them?
Oh, strong jaw! Ahoy.
And you're still in your berserk. Okay. Probably worth getting rid of this guy.
What do you need?
What can I do in this scenario? I guess. No, we'll actually hobble you a little bit.
You need something.
And let me see, what else can I do here? Pop that on us.
That hardly seems fair.
You have my attention.
What else could I do here? No, not to any of those. Actually, I guess where shark time.
Where to bite. Oh, stand still.
I'm here.
Let me see. Nope. Actually, you need to move. Actually, hold on.
They'll fall by my hand.
Probably could try working on that Gunhawk, who's probably gonna hurt us a little bit. But I still need a better helmet for Adair over there. I'm gonna move up to oh. No, I wanted to move up to him a little bit.
Something I can do.
You are. You one per rest. Okay.
May I be a candle in the night.
Ahoy.
Another white. Hold on. Do you have your buff? No, you do not. Let's maximize our damage with that. And hurt our allies in the process, but you know what? It works.
Yes, Captain. I will swallow you whole.
How about, whatchamacallit? How about a dare, Seraphim?
Tell me.
Heck of a fight over there, though.
This is my favorite part.
Did we get everyone around here dead? No. Still gotta take care of you. Actually, you can go ahead and take out that gun hawk.
That's right.
And then we'll send you over there.
What say? Show me where to bite.
I think that fella's gone now, and then you.
Take you out of my way.
I'm gonna get those guys some gear though. But I'll have to do that off stream. Probably I'll have to work on some of those guys' gear during the Spooktober stuff. Considering that I'm probably not going to be playing this because this will be on pause for that. But after we're done with the Spooktober stuff, we are definitely coming back to this.
Yes? Yeah. Hey.
Let's go ahead, take you out. I'm most definitely going to get these guys at least geared up for the next time we come back to this, though. Hopefully Monday, before the Spooktober festivity starts, though. I have this poor guy's going to get punched to death, though.
Out my wheelhouse, friend. Speak your mind.
You feel like that everyone just gathering up over here, though?
Let's hire it out!
And Aloth got the final shot. Good on you, Aloth. Alright, back to what we were doing. Sayuka, I believe we need to go to. No, you're not named Vela, so I'm not worried about you. Alright, hold on. Is there anything out here? No, okay. We're gonna go to Sayuka then. See the conclusion to Seraphin's questline, I believe? So if anyone who doesn't want to see that, give them a heads up now. I believe this is the conclusion to his questline. In the meantime, don't mind if I just yoink these. Tebe.
Welcome to Sayuka. You are welcome in Sayuka, traveler, as surely as the winds stir the sea.
No, no, no. How many times must I demonstrate the proper way to greet a visitor?
I say, I must have forgotten again. Will you remind me of the line, Under Secretary?
We say clear skies, traveler. Simple, elegant, and no smiling. Do you understand, Greeter Tebe?
Can you repeat it once more? I want to make sure I've got it.
The Undersecretary opens up mouth to speak, but his expression abruptly clouds. He shoots a scowl at Tebe and elects instead not to dignify her joke at his expense.
Questions, traveler?
Very well. Alright. We are looking around here, so hold on. Going to quick save first. I think, hold on, is that the fellow? You find a man dressed in worn, dirty leather armor, his long, curly beard encrusted with salt. His curling hair has clearly not seen the comb in a while, and the toenails of his bare feet are cracked and torn. The only thing any of value he carries is an amulet.
Oh, greetings. Might I help you with something?
Oh, it's another one of those trainer guys. I'm yoinking, saving the kitty, though. Bernhard. An intellectual kitty. Yoink that, I guess. Hold on a minute. If I'm not mistaken, too. Oh, I think that's that fella.
Boy, Cap, there he be. There be Romero. Sure as my arse be blue.
We found the fella for Seraphim. That cat. A cat that does not lay on your books.
I wish
Pretty
you'd
much.
not come, my lad. Pleased though I be to see you. Even Aldi's anarchists spare no mercy for mutineers.
Seraphim breaks away and peers up at Romero.
Aye, but you, a traitor? The very thought of it be ludicrous. Return with us. I'll be protecting you, and we'll be seeing your fair judging.
I can't, Blue. Much as I loathe to leave. I'm dead to these waters, and they to me.
Break my biscuits and call me Swabby. You've gone addled in your dotage, ain't you?
Orlin looks to you, lower lip twitching.
Captain, unsheathe that silvered tongue of yours, and talk some damn sense into this old sort.
Why did you leave Fort Deadlight? You might not be safe there.
I couldn't bear to remain, sheltered or no. It's a hopeless feeling, bearing witness to the slow decline of something I once held such pride in.
There still be pride to be had. Honor, too. Things be changing sure as shit, but you can't thread them narrows if you ain't even at the wheel.
I hope I'm wrong, if only for your sake. I don't think the Principe can survive as is, and I can't watch something I devoted my life to sink into ruin.
Why would you leave the Principe?
The Principe have changed, and not for the better. Once, we aligned behind a common purpose. Now, we fractured into two extremes, each wallowing in its own corruption.
Where do you intend to go?
My crew, those few souls who followed me from the Sorcerer, and I set sail for lands west. The Reach, perhaps, or the Living Lands. Perhaps we'll run trade from Edir or Valia. Wherever fortune leads.
But that be the far fucking side of Aora.
Ach, a journey and a half, to be certain.
Is it true what you're accused of?
I've not heard every charge against me. But that of mutiny, of that charge, I bear guilt.
Seraphin's ears droop. He reaches for Romero, but stops short, letting his hands fall.
Why? The Sorcerer were our home and kin. We're a cock-swelling pride. And you bartered it to an half-drowned old elf for a pint-bilged fucking clipper.
Staring intently on the ground at Romero's feet, Seraphin shakens, his fist balled at his sides.
14 years I spent swabbing them decks. Longer yet for you. Captain Bastion trusted you. I trusted you.
Glare rises to meet Romero's eyes.
Ach, bon amico.
Romero's mouth opens briefly before closing again, and he swallows.
Sientere, Seraphin. I've disappointed you, hurt you. No words can justify my actions. I only hope you believe me, that I did what needed doing.
How can I?
Pyre shrugs, Seraphin looks away. You won't leave this island alive! No, it's fine. Seraphin, you've heard Romero's confession. What would you do with him now? But anyway, I'm gonna see something first here. Romero, did you have something to do with your captain trafficking slaves?
How did you? Captain Bastion had the Sorcerer slaving.
Seraphin blinks, expression blank. His mouth opens, closes, opens again. His fur bristles and ears angling lower.
Slaving? What kind of fathom-headed hornswoggle be this? The Sorcerer were my kin. They weren't slaving. I hunted slavers for the captain. We freed slaves together.
So I also believed. But Bastion sold those we saved to the Crooksburg slavers. I found records of it in his quarters, almost a decade's worth. When I confronted him, it went poorly.
Up, and we also have an ad incoming. Rage rushes through your blood, flushing your skin. A cold hate spirals along the length of your spine as confusion blurs your vision. Let the visions come. Sand beneath your feet crusted and blooded, you young, and small, filthy, shaken in fright, cheers from all corners, jeers too, and shouts of the kit before you. Amwa, thrice your height, heavy muscle and soft, fat wrapped in bright ropes. Don't make me go again, you plead. Don't make me. His heavy hand sends you sprawling into the sand in jubilant applause. You bounce to your feet as the other slave boy approaches. You feel his thoughts, a tickle in the back of your mind. His fear greater than your own. But what can you do? Only one may live. You silence everything but the anger, but the hate that repels your snapping teeth and grasping hands. The blows light but fast, and the other youth all screams.
Siente, bon amico. Forgive me.
Romero stands a bit unsteadily.
I meant you not to know. To keep your faith in our traditions, to remain optimistic, a bright star within the Principe.
You okay, Seraphim? Seraphim snorts and shakes his head. Moisture masks the fur beneath his eyes. Seraphim, you've heard Romero's confession. What would you do with him now?
Cut him loose, Cap. Aye, he did the Deadfire a fine turn by sinking them slavers. But among the Consuelo, mutiny means death. Better go on for a no.
I'll honor his wishes. We'll leave you be, Romero.
Agrasima, Watcher. The clipper will be loaded soon, and then we'll be away. Cores, Seraphim. Bon amico. Take this. May you have rare cause to use it.
Fire in the hole.
I hope we meet again someday. On calmer seas.
Cores, bon amico.
Now, definitely
Ahoy,
need...
Captain.
Oh. Ahoy yourself, Seraphim.
Truth be told, I've not felt so cozy in a crew since my tour on the Sorcerer. With Romero and the lot. Good times and a half, that.
Our ship is a family to me, and I consider you a brother, Seraphim.
Methinks me more crazy uncle than brother, but I appreciate your saying it all the same. By way of expressing my gratitude, I've a tribute to be presenting. It's meant to be worn by a great captain. I think you rightly qualify.
You already give me something?
And I think you'll look right spiff in it too.
Where did you get this?
Romero gifted it to me when I took leave of the Sorcerer. He had this notion I'd make captain myself someday.
Does that mean you don't want to be a captain?
Mayhaps I coveted a captain's quarters when I were a wee swabby. But serving with Ferrante, with yourself, seeing what leading a crew takes, well, I reckon it's like marrying.
I mean,
it just ain't for me.
Technically, we might just be able to give this gift back to him if we take it anyway, so why not?
Now, for first, I've got less than an all-in's thimble worth of patience for all the politics, glad-handing, cronyism and sycophancy that goes along with the Consuelo. But mostly, this heart be twice as soft as this belly. Probably as furry too. And mayhaps I could captain a boat like yourself, all even-keeled and kindly. But you're a rare sort, aren't you?
Thank you for the gift, Seraphim.
Pleasure be entirely mine, Cap. May it serve you at least half as well as I.
And we got Adair a new hat. Let's see. Cloak of Protection. Actually, I'll run that. Didn't even know I had it. Anything else in here? Hold on. Oh, you still want to talk? Hold on.
You're boring a hole in me with them eyes, Cap. I'd offer an oboe for your thoughts, but I prefer not to make deals I ain't got no intention to keep.
Let's cover that, because I accidentally hit space button. An airbrow, airbrow, I meant to say eyebrow of blue of the open sea rises over the iris of warm green of shallow surf. I could say the same of you. You doing okay?
I'd be fine, actually. Strange though it be.
I mean, didn't he just give me something all cheery and all this stuff? We didn't even get a chance to talk to him. Anyway, if you want to talk, I'll listen.
Not sure there'd be much to say, Captain.
First thing your enemies will seize isn't your flag, but your hat tower. Deeply sorry you had experienced that. If there's anything I can do, you need only tell me.
I be appreciating the sentiment, I suppose.
We need to tell Consuelo about bashing slavers to set the record straight.
Aye, Cap. Much as I hate's an honest word, some truths ain't for burial at sea. And despite it all, Cap, I'll be right glad to be serving with you.
Okay.
On it.
I think there is actually more to this area too, so hold on. Oh, it's just me moving about. Actually, we did get some new stuff. Fire in the hole. Wait, isn't that the same? Almost the same thing as this, isn't it? It's just another version of the same thing. Better damage. I mean, I'll give you the one for better damage, I suppose. Right. Huito, let's see what's going on over here. A broad-shouldered man with a long jagged scar across his brow argues with a woman outside the longhouse. He throws his hands up, about to shout. The woman cuts him off mid-exclamation.
I will not return to the longhouse, Weto, never! And I won't blunt my teeth about it further.
But what are you so stubborn? The Rawatayans do us a great favor and you spit in their faces.
Huito sees us shouting when he notices you listening in.
What do you need?
Is there a problem here?
Not at all, not at all. My sister and I are just having a small disagreement.
It is because you speak like this that I yell at you in the first place. You're beginning to sound like those Rawatayan outlanders, and it shames me to say so.
What's your problem with the Rawatayans?
Ignore her. She has an urchin up her ass about her cousins from the north and can't be persuaded. I should know. I've tried.
Is it so unreasonable to want to protect my culture, our culture, from our greedy neighbors? They arrive in ships laden with goods they believe will please us and think that gives them the right to build their walls on our land. Then, they act surprised when we don't all fall at their feet with cries of gratitude.
I suppose she has a point.
Akira, don't encourage her. I will never hear the end.
We are no strangers to the menaces of the Deadfire. Pirates, colonials, Nagati's children. We have bested all of them before. We don't need them or their walls to keep us safe, and we surely don't need their longhouse.
Huito, why do you support the Rawatayans?
We are no strangers to storms. But last year we suffered many powerful ones in quick succession, and our harvest of Koiki fruit was destroyed. Price share was rationed, famine loomed, and then the Rawatayans sent ships, load after load of food, enough to see us to the next harvest. They could have left us to die, but they didn't.
It was only a ploy to make us dependent on them, Akira. We took their food and helping hands, and now we sleep in their buildings and watch the sea from their walls.
What does this all have to do with the longhouse?
Another of the Rawatayans' tricks. When our huts were destroyed in the storms, they did not rebuild them like they were as we requested. They built this longhouse instead. Are you not one people? They said. Why do you live divided, each cast apart from the others? They believe they know what's best for us, but how we live is not their business. The Fleet Master says we are weak because we don't work as one. She doesn't see that it's our differences that make the Huana strong. She doesn't want to see it, lest it put the lie to their enterprise here.
Huana Rawatayans are both armor. Why not be allied?
Under whose banner? Rawatai's? Then we cease to be Huana as surely as if they conquered us.
We have the land and resources Rawatai needs, and they have the military might we lack. We share a common ancestor. Why not create a common culture? Together we would be strong.
I say, if you truly believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I thought.
Now, this is a fun one. We have a dilemma which one we can choose. On one hand, the Rawatayans help them with their food stuff. On the other hand, giving them agency is also a good one. But they also have a caste system, so I'll settle with Juana should forge their own path.
Akira, I don't need you to tell me as much. But I appreciate your support nonetheless. It is gratifying to be heard and understood. That an outlander could do this and my brother could not shames us both.
Caught between the Valians and the Rowatayans, we will be crushed. We need a strong ally to survive the coming years.
Vito shakes his head sadly. He tries to put a hand on his sister's shoulder, but she shrugs him off. A look of disgust curling her lips. So basically a little dialogue sequence where you can get a little tiny reputation thingy. Anyway.
I hate to see Tipper and Widow fight.
What's over here? Just a random cloak. Is there anything even in here? Hold on. Let's go see this longhouse they were talking about. Oh yeah, one of the many dilemmas and dialogue that you encounter. And what about you, buddy?
Those Raparu dare make such a racket in my longhouse? What were those royal Deadfire fools thinking?
Oh, and here we see the other thing. Well, technically, you're also an ass, because it looks like you are also one of the nobles of the... Anyway.
You'd feel the same if you knew anything about the Juana. What do you want?
Your room's much nicer than the others.
I am Mataru, a warrior. The best quarters are mine by right. And yet I cannot display my most precious possession, my grandmother's warhammer, for fear the Raparu might steal it. It is absurd.
Why would the Raparu steal your stuff in the first place?
They know no better. A Juana soul is not born into the Raparu without reason, after all.
How did the Royal Dead Fire Company come to control Sayuka?
Not even the greatest Mataru can stand against a fleet of Rowatayan warships.
Okay, then. Anything else in here?
Then
a middle-aged Kawara woman, raised her brows and questioned as you approach. Her hands too full of bread and ropes of dried reeds to greet you properly. Beside her stands an elderly roper man awkwardly grasping his own bottle of reed rope.
Oh, hello. Come to watch me tie rugs, have you?
Asaru, he has been teaching me.
What say, traveler?
Can you teach me how to tie a rug?
It's not a skill one learns in an afternoon. But should you wish to spend many months here in this longhouse, you're welcome.
I say, we have the room. So long as you do not mind sleeping like so many scrolls stuffed in a shelf.
Isn't it unusual for a Kawaru and a roper to do the same work?
It is, as you say. But I have always admired the beautiful rugs Asaru makes.
And Nadunga can fix anything. Is it not reasonable we should learn from each other?
Akira, especially if we must suffer Waturi together.
Just so.
It's stressful having all these casts living together in one building.
It's not so bad, excepting the nights Waturi gets into the palm wine.
Akira, but that man does snore loud enough to call down the rains. There is hardly any space to tie my rugs, to be certain, and I haven't had a moment to myself in weeks.
But there are also new friends to be made.
Indeed there are. Captain, I am inspired to redecorate our ship's quarters.
Carry the winds with you, traveler.
Thank you, Dekehu. No, I don't think there's anything else. Okay. I'll just want to see if there's anything in here. But we got some background of what the heck's going on in this little area. Let me see. Hold on. I think now where we need to go is over here. Yeah, the Fleet Master Quarters, our next stop, actually. And Hat Tower is also wonderful, by the way.
Trouble, I hope.
Fleet Master Okoya stares at you with unwavering intensity and a small seed paper strewn across her desk. She holds a pencil lightly in one hand and absently taps the tip of it against her lips. After a moment, a low hum escapes her throat. The sound ends with a harsh scoff, and then she flicks her eyes to meet yours.
Artillery trajectory calculations. Terribly tedious and lamentably imprecise in a storm. But the numbers distract me. Where are my manners? You must be the watcher the Hazanui sent. You found me with a rare spare moment.
Hey, Lament. Who are you?
Did you not read the name on the door before you came in? You do know you're in the office of the Fleet Master, I hope.
Blinks innocently. Wow, how thrilling. I didn't
A
notice.
bold strategy, walking through any unlocked door you come across. Careful you don't get yourself killed doing that.
I mean, it has led to many treasures.
I'm a Fleet Master of the Rawatayan Navy stationed at Sayuka, a research colony of the Royal Deadfire Company.
What are you researching?
Andra's mortar. Storms that strong, that consistent. I suspect they're not natural.
Hope your Saturday is going well, Lament. Impressive title.
To one unfamiliar with the Rawatayan Navy, perhaps. But mine is an administrative position. I see to the smooth running of Sayuka. Of course, it'd be a sight easier if there weren't the coral to contend with.
What fleet? I don't see any boats.
You misunderstand. I don't command ships. I command this port. Rawatayan vessels docking here are under my protection, but I don't tell them where to go. That's the Hazanui's job.
I see. Akoya nods briefly to her desk, distracted by table figures. As she breathes, she twirls her headset between her fingers, stopping briefly before taking a few notes. He appears to have forgotten you entirely. That's good to hear. I think that's it in here. Alright, see you then. I think all we really came here for was actually doing that. Hold on, though. One thing I need to check. I need a quick save here. Qua, how about you? What do you have for sale? Anything on you? No. How about you? The young woman leans against the tile, her eyes half closed, looks aware and hears her boots against the flagstones, and fumbles about to polish an effort to be busy.
What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about this place?
Sayuka? Bit of a backwater if you ask me, but don't tell the Fleet Master I told you so. This used to be where the fleet would send a person after they'd seen a fellow sailor blown to bits by a cannonball or what have you. That was before those mad druids out in the bogs started sending bears and wild cats over the walls, of course. Let me know if you're in the market for something pointy.
What do you have in stock, I guess?
Eyes on these.
Stalker's Patience. Grant's Red Tear, huh? Oh, that's actually not a bad greatsword. I think where we need to go is over here. Workshop. Hold on. I'll check the workshop really quick. And that's good to hear, Lament. Let me see. There is something that's supposed to happen here that I'm not going to go into details unless I'm too early.
Additional cannons.
Let's check with you. Petu.
Stay out of the way.
We cannot spare the weight.
Okay.
Already the ballast is overtaxed.
Increase the size of the ballast then.
And store it where? Then we must increase the size of the ship.
Take your concerns to the Valian. This mess is her responsibility now.
Just gonna take the crap, I guess. You just walk into any place and loot and
I've got it.
In there all the time? Yep, that's us. That's this party. Alright then. Guess nothing in there. That's the case. Let me... Oh, here it is.
We're under attack. Hold them off while I tell the others.
What are you talking about?
There's no time. I have to warn the engineers.
No, that's what I was waiting for. Alright, what's going on here?
What do you need?
Oh?
Well, let's go see what's going on out here. We can't see what's being fought out there. Oh, here we go. Now we got some, at least an answer on my end. Bog druids.
What do you need?
At least Adir has a new hat for him. I mean, they did just kind of foreshadow this was going to happen at the gate earlier with that one fellow who was sleeping.
I'm here.
Stay here, Aloth. There we are.
Yes, Captain.
And Takehu, have your storm ready to keep us safe.
Boy.
Grab that bear for us, and just stay here, Adair.
Curses.
Oh no! I got the bear on our side. For a little bit. And I'm gonna pop this on us too. No, I can't see anything here.
Something I can do?
Stay still for now.
At your service.
Alright. I guess take a shot at the bog druid.
Tell me. Yeah.
That's right, I do also need to upgrade our gear too. But this is the whole thing, this is the whole point of actually doing these quest lines, so I can actually get coins to do what I need to do. Guys, you do know you're gonna have to deal with the bear soon.
What for, Cap?
I think there's some more over there.
Yeah? Sure.
Oh no.
Ahoy.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to tend to this bear now.
I'll be chopping you to chum.
Hey.
Adair, help us out here. Never mind, Adair. Meanwhile, the little kitties are just napping during all this.
Tell me.
Aloth, can you see what's over there? At least see what's going on down there?
You have my attention.
And you can probably pop that over there. Or not.
Got it. There.
Tell me.
What's down here? Another bog druid and bun. Another bog druid.
You need something.
Alright.
Worth and rough.
Oh, there's a tiger down there. At least the bear is snoozy.
That's right. What for, Cap?
And then you can take a nice shot at that.
Me too, man.
Huh?
No, bear. I mean, at least I took a point-blank shot at you, but still. Alright, Aloth. You are going to pop another one of those down there. Hopefully not get those guys on our bad side.
makes no difference.
Forecap. I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
There we go, a nice level up. Hopefully we'll need that.
What do you need?
You should probably be backing up Aloth down there. Yeah, I think with those boars are going to be fine up there. Well, let's go back these guys up. Yeah, they got those. Let us go ahead.
Got it.
Never mind, I can't. At least that's helping out with the storm down there.
Yes?
There it is. Yeah, I think those guys are fine up there.
Captain.
And Odin's having a little paw out while he's taking a nap in his little hammock. Another level up for someone?
What say?
Funny enough, I never use combusting wounds, but apparently this turn-based mode actually made me actually use it a lot more than usual. I usually forgot I even had the thing.
You have my attention.
It's actually not a bad low-level spell. Oh, thanks to the save spirit.
I will swallow you whole.
And the stretch. Well, I'll have to save afterwards, but thanks for the stretch.
Remember to stay hydrated.
And to hydrate, thank you. As those kitties are actually napping right now, actually. Stretching up from their little sleeps. Alright, let's see.
I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
Leaving it to the biscuit, and you can't even make the move.
Hey.
Thank you, Seraphim. Thank you.
That's not very helpful.
I guess take a shot at the poor tiger. Yeah, looks like druids are coming to attack this place. Alrighty, have a good sleep, Shadow. Thanks for dropping by. I'll probably be finishing up pretty soon myself, anyway. I can probably say the conclusion to this quest line for whatchamacallit, for Monday, actually. This quest line and start, or at least maybe finish off the Crookspur before we kick off Spooktober. And that should be a good cliffhanger point before we come back to it. So yeah, probably after this I am going to call it myself. I do have some folks in mind to raid too, so we're on, I believe.
I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
That's not very helpful.
Funny enough, how did I hurt these guys is going to be a mystery.
Here we go.
Oh right, before I do, I'm probably gonna level up though. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the Fleet Master Okaya after this too. Because every one of us, except for whatchamacallit, for Seraphim, got a level up out of this. There we go. Oh. There's a level up out of the blue there. I have an alchemy diplomacy set up, so give me a minute. Now, we don't have enough of that. Rapid casting could actually be decent, especially with turn-based mode. We did just get a sword, so hold on. There, let's give you some levels. An ability for one class. You know what? From what I heard about that, persistent distracting actually sounds kind of busted. Let's see. Oh, you have sabers as it is. You also have a sword too. Interesting. Aloth has a level up too. What can I give for you? We already have your fire spell. I guess those will actually pop out too. Fine. And okay, who? Okay, who the wild card? Let's see, the wild card in terms of the build setup I have for him. Let me see, what do I have here? Disengagement. Heart of the Storm. Yeah, actually that's gonna be good for his transformation. Interfering barrage about. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this off with seeing the Fleet Master kick off this quest. And then we'll go ahead and do the conclusion for this one on Monday.
I'm told you were instrumental in our stand against the Druids. Well done. The Druids have harried us from the moment we made landfall.
Your people fought admirably.
For a bunch of pencil-twiddling engineers, you mean?
And I also butchered admirably.
Several days
even though I
ago,
keep butchering it, never mind.
Small force to quell them.
I can't English
I've
tonight.
heard nothing of them since. To be frank, I suspect they were killed.
And hello, Odin.
And I no longer have enough people to repel another attack. We Rowattians are tougher than most, but we're engineers all the same. We weren't trained to fight. Given your impressive showing in our hour of need, I'd hoped I might impose on you with a request for aid.
Go on.
Go to the bog where I sent my people. You'll find the Druids' leaders there, no doubt. Kill them. Should you do so, the Royal Deadfire Company would stand in your debt, and I would be immensely grateful.
And that's where we're gonna leave that one for Saturday. Or Monday. I can't. Apparently I can't do time either night. Anyway. I'm gonna see who's on to raid tonight, but I think this is where I'm...
Every day I meet a sailor who gives no praise to Ngati.
Hold on.
She ain't sunk me yet, lad.
Okay. And now I'm gonna see who's on to raid tonight, but anyway, thank you all for dropping by. Thank you for the follows, and I shall pick this back up on Monday. But as a heads up, after Monday... Hold on, where is it? Yeah, after Monday, we are going to be kicking off Spooktober. So this is gonna be put on break until then. In the meantime, until we finish up the Spooktober stuff. But in the meantime, thank you all for dropping by, and I shall see you when I see you. And right, take care of yourselves. I'll see ya.